Hey everyone, it's Mike again from Infinite Insights, and today I want to talk to you about feeling good. So, feeling good is something that should be inherent in life. Feeling good is something that should be celebrated. Many times we find ourselves feeling good, but in the back of our heads we tell ourselves, no, maybe I don't really deserve this, or maybe I didn't earn this, or maybe I didn't work hard enough. Maybe I don't really deserve to feel good. Maybe I need to achieve more. Maybe I feel good, but I actually screwed up. Maybe I'm not even aware that I screwed up. Maybe I made a mistake and I'm so dumb that I don't even know. I didn't even realize. So many times we have these kinds of justifications for why we feel good, and we kind of like psych ourselves out of it. Sometimes we kind of trick ourselves into thinking that, no, maybe I shouldn't be feeling this way. Maybe I didn't earn it. I don't deserve it. Other people can feel good, but no, not me. I'm a hard worker. I'm a stoic person. I'm a serious person. I get the job done. But feeling good, that's like hippie nonsense. I'm not interested in just blissing out and feeling pleasure and feeling good all the time. Like, what is that going to accomplish for me? How am I going to get shit done if I'm just worried about feeling good all the time? Isn't that just selfish? These are the kinds of excuses and arguments that you might hear from people, or that you might even hear from yourself. And I want to address that in this video, and I want to tell you that life doesn't need to be that way. You don't need to constantly berate yourself for being selfish, or feeling pleasure, or being in a really happy, positive mindset. You don't need to beat yourself down back to neutral, right? And I think a lot of what we're taught from our parents, from our friends, from school, from people we see, influential people on TV or on the news, on social media, I think often we get this impression like you need to work hard and you need to earn every single thing that you get in life, right? You need to pull yourself up from your bootstraps and kind of like put your hands in the dirt and get dirty and get busy and it may not look pretty sometimes, but sometimes you just got to get the job done. And I kind of talked about this in my last video. Consistency is key. Like, sometimes you just need to brute force it. Sometimes you just need to, get your hands dirty and keep practicing and get better. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that we should strip enjoyment from it. In fact, if you strip enjoyment from it and you strip feeling good from your discipline and your daily life, you're going to become depressed. You're going to be sad. You're going to be feeling empty inside because you know that you deserve better. You know that there's more for you in this life. So the key to true long-term success and true long-term fulfillment, along with consistency, is to feel good about it. to feel good about being consistent, to feel good about being disciplined, to feel good as often as you can. And I talked about this in past videos, but this is a vibrational universe. This universe is made up of energy. You are made up of energy. You vibrate with what is in your environment and the people that are around you. You know, you have your own energy and you absorb the energy from your environment. So feeling good and feeling positive emotion and elation and hope and having trust and being calm and being peaceful, there's certain energy that's behind these feelings and these emotions. And as you learn to cultivate these things more and more, you start to gain momentum and you start to gain traction, right? And the thing with momentum is the more that you build, the harder it is to stop. So the more positivity, the more you feel good, the more you're passionate about life, the more you're positive about your future and your outlook, the more it becomes a part of you, and it becomes so closely intertwined with you that you almost can't even remember what it was like to think that you didn't deserve to feel good, to think that you needed to put blood, sweat, and tears into everything that you do. It's a complete mindset change. And again, like with momentum, you just become this unstoppable force of positivity, because what you are right now is what you've been building up for your entire life. You are momentum. That's what you are. But the trick is that to become aware that you can choose what type of momentum you want to be. So, do you want to be the negative momentum that you've experienced in the past? Do you want to be the neutral, kind of indifferent, just whatever, you know, blase momentum that you've had in the past? Or do you want to be that positive momentum that you felt? Because I know each and every one of you out there has felt this at least, a handful of times in your life, where you have to sit back and kind of smell the roses. You have to sit back and you have to take in the sunset. You have to sit back and you have to appreciate a beautiful film, or you have to listen to a beautiful song and say, wow, this is just a really great song. I love this song. I love the way that this sounds. Or reading a book and just sitting back and being like, wow, this is so well written. Like, this is just a great work of art. Or a painting, seeing a beautiful picture, a painting, going to a museum, seeing a sculpture, a monument, right? Every one of us has had these moments in our life where we just have to appreciate the beauty that we are witnessing, that we are a part of. Now, instead of making that a one-off type of state or event, you can actually cultivate that, and you can start building momentum with that. You can start practicing those types of feelings. You can actually practice feeling good on a daily basis, right? Through visualization, through affirmations, through meditation, through exercise, through eating healthy foods that make you feel good, that make your body healthy and function at a high level, by practicing positive thinking, right? Going towards the things that bring you happiness. And the more that you go towards those things that bring you happiness, again, the more momentum is going to build, and it's going to be like a snowball that's just picking up speed, picking up snow, going down a huge steep mountain, right? Except in your growth chart, in your growth trajectory, you're going this way, right? You're building momentum going this way, right? And you're going towards those higher positive vibrations, right? And you can even feel it. The more you practice it, the more your body starts to open up. You start to move more. You start to speak more, right? You start to listen more intently. You start to notice things in your visual field that you didn't quite notice before. Your senses start to open up and expand, right? So these are the higher levels of vibration that I'm talking about. Or you could call it higher levels of awareness, of consciousness. You could use those terminologies as well. But the point of this video is that feeling good shouldn't be something that you feel guilty about, right? Because when you're feeling guilty, you're not feeling good, are you? Right? Feeling guilt is a contradiction with feeling happy and positive and fulfilled and passionate. They're two separate feelings, two separate emotions. So if you feel like you accomplished something, or even if you're even if you're being lazy one day, and you're, let's say you're eating something that maybe you shouldn't be eating, but you feel good while you're eating it, right? Hold on to that feeling. Don't say afterwards, oh, now I fucked up. Now I screwed up my diet, and now I feel guilty, and now I feel regret. No, you're going against your previous vibration, your previous frequency, and you keep contradicting yourself. That's why you're not getting anywhere. That's why you're not getting anywhere in life, is because, right, you have the angel and then you have the devil, and they keep clashing and fighting, and this happens, days on end, weeks on end, months on end, and then at the end of your life, you're sitting there thinking, wow, I could have accomplished so much more if I would have just listened to this voice. If I could have just listened to this voice and stop having the two just bicker and argue the whole time, right? So listen to that voice that is telling you, keep doing this. This feels good. I'm enjoying this. This is making me happy. I'm on my purpose. I'm on my path. I'm on my direction. I'm going somewhere, right? I'm accomplishing something, right? But when you're accomplishing something, feel good about accomplishing it. Don't accomplish something and then say, oh, but I could have done it in this way. I could have done a better job. No, you did the best job that you could have done, and now you move on, and now you do an even better job, right? And a better job, and a better job, and a better job. But you never look back and say, oh, but I should have done this instead. No, just keep feeling that good emotion, and that will carry you forward. That will build the momentum, and things will start opening up around you. You're going to thank me for this. Trust me, you will thank me for this, okay? So stop feeling guilty about feeling good. Don't think of it as being selfish, right? Because if you're not being selfish, then you're just catering to everybody else. And when you cater to everybody else, you're not being true to yourself. You're never gonna you're never going to fulfill your inner desires because you're listening. Oh, I got to do this thing for this person. Oh, I got to listen to this person. Oh, I have to go to this meeting because if I don't show up to the meeting, they're going to think this certain way about me, and then I'm going to get fired, and this and that and this and that. You need to you need to start listening to your inner being. Some people are just not listening to themselves enough. They're so outwardly focused that they don't. Some people don't even recognize that they have inner desires that are dying to get out. And that's a whole nother video that I'll probably do in the future. But anyway, don't feel guilty about feeling good, right? Feeling good is your birthright, okay? You were born into this world so that you may enjoy it, not so that you may hate it and be depressed about it and be sad about it, right? You were born into this world so you can appreciate the beauty that life is, that you can appreciate, even when you're not feeling that great, even when you have a day and maybe things aren't going your way, you still have the ability to say, you know what, today's not as great as I thought it would be, but God damn it, tomorrow's going to be way better. And the next day is going to be way better, right? You have the ability to have that kind of outlook on life. So if you have that choice, then why aren't you following through on it? Why aren't you living a passionate life, living the kind of life that you want, that you deserve? That's the thing. You deserve it, right? No one is saying that you don't deserve to live a great life, a life that you can feel good about, right? Only you are telling yourself that you don't deserve it, right? You're in charge. You've always been in charge, okay? So anyway, I know I'm kind of rambling in this one, but just don't be afraid to feel good, okay? Don't be afraid to feel good, because it's better than feeling bad. It's better than being depressed, okay? Trust me, I've had experience in the past of being depressed and feeling bad, and it's not ideal. I like feeling good more. I like feeling positive way more, okay? So that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed my rambling. Make sure to like the video, comment down below if you guys have any thoughts or suggestions. Subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. I'm going to be putting out some really good content in the future, so I don't want you guys to miss that. And I hope you have a wonderful evening, and stay tuned for more, guys. I appreciate you, and I love you.